what's so captivating about children is no one told them yet that they can never be what they really want to be. They still believe and they still feel like they have not limited themselves yet. They can be anything. They can do anything with their lives. When you get older, you get stuck in a life you created, which can almost become a prison, really. How many people are in a job that they wish they weren't in? Can you put up 2 hands? What? No, but damn it. People are trapped in a position, they're in a job, they would love to quit, but they're calculating. If I quit, what about, I won't have money for a few months, what if I don't get the better, what if I get a worse job? People trap themselves and they don't have that, but a kid is just free-spirited, they don't have any of that. And that's, I think, a beautiful thing. When you look to the children, it's inspiration. They're full of inspiration because they still live in a world where anything can be. And that's the idea that we have to remain children in that sense. We can still be anything. Anything. As it says, the last day of your life, if your person's dead, on his deathbed, dying, he can turn his entire life into a masterpiece. From a ruin to a masterpiece. How? Anyone? How can a person on his dying day can turn a life that's a mess, a ruin, korban, he can turn it into a masterpiece? How? Tshuva. Tshuva. We call, one of the people mentioned in the Gemara, we call him Rabbi Eliezer ben Dodai.
Oh yeah, he went around with the ladies.
Yeah, we weren't going to focus on that part too much. This is a PG rated. I'm going to show this one to my daughter. Basically, Rabbi Eliezer, so he was a sinner. I don't mean in the Christian sense. He was a sinner. You know, that word has a connotation. They really trademarked it over here, you know? Anyways, he was not the best person. He went around behaving in ways that we're not going to get into the details right now. And in the end of his life, from a prostitute actually gave him musar. And he was like, whoa, he woke up. And he went and he tried to do tshuva and he turned in every direction. In the end, he said, it's only I can save myself, only I can help myself. And he did such a level of tshuva, of repentance, that he died. Now here's the catch. This is the unique and really what I think what took me in the story is this. What an unbelievable story. In the end, there's a bat call. A heavenly voice comes and tells this person that he has a place in the world to come. But that's not the knockout. That's not the home run here. The real point is that the bat kol says rebbe. The bat kol refers to a person that sinned all of his life. In the last moments of his life, realized the error of his ways and did tshuva from the depths of his heart till he actually died. His soul left his body from doing tshuva, and the bat kol is a heavenly voice. It's from Shemayim. This is truth. It's nothing but truth. Says rebbe, rabbi, our teacher. You have a place in the world to come. How did he become a rabbi all of a sudden? He paid someone for a smicha, of course. He taught us an unbelievable lesson that will change lives forever. And that's what makes, I think that's why he's called a rabbi, because he comes through his life experience. Our life experience are lessons for ourselves and others if we can share them. The Gemara, the Talmud, takes his life and publicizes it for eternity, and through that he becomes also rebbe. Unbelievable.